Somebody's asked for a lesson on a tune called Akritas Ontas Elamnen. Akritas comes from the word Akri, which is the edge of something. So in this case, it's the edge of the empire. So it's basically a man that guarded the empire, the borders of the empire. Ondas or ondas means when. Elamnen means ploughing. So when the Akrita was ploughing. I'll play the tune first. And then it goes round and round. The instrument's tuned to A, E, B. That's A. That's E. That's B. So starting with there's a lot of swiveling here. So this is a good exercise for learning how to swivel the instrument. So it has to be, you have to be able to swivel it between, the instrument's got to be rested between your closed legs, and it needs to be able to swivel freely. Starting with the first finger on between the middle and the low pitched chord, that's called a diplo chordia because you're touching two chords. And with a forward bow movement, forwards is with the first finger touching the two chords, backwards is with the second finger touching the two chords. Now you can either keep your first finger down when you drop the second, lift it, whatever, it doesn't matter as long as the second one goes down and you can hear that note. So forward and back, and then we're going to swivel with no fingers. Now I'll do the first part of this without trembles to make it very basic. Okay, so here you want to hear both the chords, the middle and the low pitch. You don't want to hear the low, you want to hear. Okay. Finishing back. And then starting forward with this time the second finger down. And then we're going to go straight over swivel with no fingers on the high pitch side. Now this is where you're going to swivel. Okay, so it's second finger down, again touching the two chord, and then we're going to swivel, and then swivel back over and drop the second again. So try and practice that. Finishing forward. This is the tricky bit. Here we've got no fingers, here we've got one finger down. Okay, so try and get that again from the start. Finishing back, and then we're going to start forward because we're playing it twice. Finishing back, and allows you to start forward. Okay, so you do that twice, finishing back. This allows you to start forward. This time you're going to drop the second finger. Okay, so this time it's forward, and then swivel with no fingers on the way back. Again, you're going to do that swivel, same as the first bit. Sorry. time we're going to finish on the backward bow movement on the high pitch side. So it's, the first one is twice. This one's slightly different. So this one is again that swivel. Now here is you're going to lift the first finger. So and then straight over to the high pitch side again, no fingers. So it's back, and then you're going to start forward again. Now this part is, now this is touching two chords, middle and low pitched, but the next one we're only touching the middle chord, so it's a tremble, but it's I mean, I'll do it without trembles, no fingers, but later on when I do the tremble, it's the tremble on the middle finger. So it's okay. So second finger, first finger, double chords, touching both chords. And then it allows you to start forward again. Okay, and then you can start again. I'll do the trembles now. So second finger on the high pitched chord. Now you can do a little touch of the fourth finger on the high pitched chord to add a little bit of I suppose you can call it colour or transition. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can just tremble the whole thing. Just the jump here. Again, there's a jump here. It's not a tremble, it's a jump. And if you add, I've got all my lessons for all these different things, trembles, jumps, are in the description to all my videos. Sorry. Again, jump here. It's the transition here is where you get most of your, and it's a very slight swivel, but you've got to be really snappy in your wrist. I might do a video on the wrist snap. The wrist snap is very important on the instrument. So, now here it's second finger down, tremble the fourth on the middle chord, and then it's tremble the second. So this is the second finger touching two chords, fourth is trembling the middle chord only. Then tremble only the middle chord and only playing the middle. Or you can play a little bit of the high pitch, but don't play the low pitched. Either play the you're only trembling the middle, but you can touch a little bit of the bow on the low pitch, because obviously it's very hard to only play the bow on the middle chord. So it's you can first finger down tremble the third on the middle as well. So all sorts of other things to it. So I hope that helps the person that asked. I've got about 5 videos, 5 requests, so I will get around to all of them. Apologies for being so slow, and thanks for watching, and give it a like if you like the video.